The heck are you? How the heck are you? That's where my head's at. I don't know what today's date is, but I know it's Memorial Day. I think it's the 25th. Monday. Memorial Day. The day that we celebrate all the Army and Armed Forces veterans who give us our freedom. That's what today is. It took me 3 days to spit out that one line. But here we go. Happy Memorial friggin' Day. Hopefully you're not in watching the TV, watching your device right now. But if you are, I'm here. Just for you guys. Just for you guys. See somebody up on the trail holding something, maybe a dog. That's what it looks like to me. I'll show you. You probably can't see, but guy wearing orange. Looks like he's walking something. So what's going on, guys? I'm here with the dog as usual. I'm just going to repeat myself as I pass this gentleman. Pennsylvania State Park bike trail. Hi. So yo. Keeping it real. Okay, very good. Just had to look at something, sorry. Keeping it real. Even though everything's fake. Keeping it real. Couple interesting things happened today. I'll just repeat them. I'll consider this another rehearsal. But a couple interesting things happened to me today. Just 5 minutes ago, I passed by one of our only police officers in the town, one out of like 5 or 3. There's only 3 cars. Anyway, just passed the police car. And the lights were on, and it was a female police officer. She was out directing traffic because something happened right there on the spot. Something must have happened, and there was a crowd of people all gathered. They were all gathered up. Oh, good, let's go down the hill. Let's do something different for once. And I have a guess on what happened. I hope I'm wrong, but they were all looking over the wall of the cemetery. Well, there were only a couple of them because she was chasing the people away, but the people that I saw looking over the wall of the cemetery. So something happened right on the other side of that wall. I should have got out and streamed it, but listen, that could have been a tragedy. So I don't know. But here's my prediction. Oh boy. Dr. Richard's prediction that we have one homeless dude in this town. And I hope I'm wrong, but that might have been him either sleeping or hopefully not dead. He looks in good health. And if he survived that winter, then that's probably not it. It's just probably like maybe some wildlife got hit by a car and it's on the other side of that cemetery. Hope it's minor. That's where my head's at. So, at least I'm talking to one person. Clint, yo, yo, yo. What's up, buddy? I forgot my glasses. I wish I could read these things. Phyllis, it looks like. Phyllis says hi. Sorry, Phyllis. I forgot my glasses, but I'll do my best to respond to anything you have to say. Promise. And somebody else here too, Tsunami, Samurai. I forgot my glasses, but I see you guys, dude. I see you. So anything, I was talking about this little incident that I just came across, but that was boring. I'd rather talk to see what you guys, what's going on in your life. Do, 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 do. Clint, I wish I could read this, buddy. Whoops, tripping all over the place. Even, never mind. Hi, like, that's something or other. Phyllis says, you man, something. And then Samurai says, I rubbed or something. I forgot my glasses, guys, but listen, I'm paying attention here. I'll just talk and tell my stories. I screwed myself. Happy Memorial Day, by the way. Happy Memorial Day. Today's the last hurrah. Yay, yay, yay. So real quick, man, here's a good one for you. I was actually live streaming today, and I came across a deer just getting born. Now, I might have been there an hour later, but this thing hasn't even gotten off the ground yet. And I was just walking along, live streaming, talking to my norms, and I see a deer dash right in front of me, and I don't think nothing of that. I don't think anything of that because they run by all the time. I see them 100 times a day. But then my dog runs up into this tall grass and is really interested. And when I walked up, there was a baby fawn, a tiny, tiny, tiny. It was the size of a cat fawn. And I ended the stream and I uploaded a quick short. But it is out there, man. It's out there. It's not a long stream. I'll add a description in it later, you guys. So I'm listening, man. All of you. I'm trying to read this. Samuel and some other dudes there. I'm sorry, mister. I forgot my glasses, man. But I'm going to give you a good show regardless. And, of course, Clint's there. And somebody else, that guy, dude. Yo, 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 yo. Keeping it real here in Pennsylvania. I just came across a baby deer, and I let it be because when I did upload the short, people were saying, you didn't touch it. If you leave a scent on it, its mother will neglect it, okay? And I heard that too. And I used to believe it, but it's not true. Google it, research it, do what you got to do. But if you stumble across wildlife that was just born like I did today, then you could, if you accidentally touch it, I'm not saying to touch it, but if you accidentally, like, I don't know, and you get your scent on it, the mother won't reject it. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. I could go into more detail on how I know this. I not only Googled it, but some idiot brought a baby fawn into my house like 10 years ago. We saw it on the side of a road. My house was the only house with lights on. And dude brought it into my house. And then the game commission came. He got it real ignorant with the game commission. He called them up to come pick it up, and he was cursing at them. Like, I just found it on the effing road. You're lucky I picked it up. And then the game commission come. I don't even know this guy. And they knocks on my door. And this is what happened. It's another true story. I kid you not, man. And this is how I know all this stuff about, like, if you put your scent on it. Because that game person, the Fish and Game Commission park ranger told me that. He said the person should have just left it there, and its mother was just probably getting food or something for it to care for it, and he should have just left it there. And that's it. That's the bottom line in a nutshell. But I came across a baby tiny, tiny baby deer today in the side of the woods. The dog discovered it. The mother ran away. And this is how this whole story started. I was thinking, like, why did the adult deer take off and abandon its baby? Trying to read your stuff here. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Yo, 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 yo. So this is why the mother deer ran away. Because it was trying to distract a human and its dog. The mother deer abandoned its baby and made a distraction. And hopefully what the deer's thinking is that we'll go toward the mother rather than go near the baby that was just born. But my dog was too smart for that and went up to the baby. Didn't harm it. I pulled him right away. I cut the stream off. And that was it, man. True story. I'm going to repeat that over and over again. Thanks for subbing, Samuel. That's you. I see one person popping in and out. So I'm going to repeat that because that's worth repeating. And that's where my head's at. Baby deer, man, sitting there. The mother distracted me and my dog. That's what went on. So what else is going on in your world? Couple people commented on other things too with that upload. They're saying like how blessed I am to see all this stuff. And I'm telling you guys, one of these days, I can't see, dude. I forgot my glasses. Looks like Annie the Shaffy. I forgot my glasses. I screwed myself, but I see you. I see you in there. I'm telling them the story of how I came across a baby deer that just got born and I left it alone and I uploaded a video and I was live streaming when it happened. That's it in a nutshell. I have to go back and check it. There's my dog. Amir, I think, the stuffy. I forgot my glasses, Amir, so I cannot read. I screwed myself. So come across the baby deer, yeah. Monday, Memorial Day, May 25th. Monday. Your last hurrah. I uploaded a couple videos of people kayaking, a lot of people bicycling on their trails today, getting their last hurrah in. God something or other. God dog. Good dog. Good dog. Oh, okay. I see you now, bro. Oh, my God. Yeah, see, I told you I forgot my glasses. Did you see my upload of the deer, a baby deer that I came across? It was just born, man. The mother must have just cleaned it off. And I uploaded that. And I was live streaming when it actually happened, but I cut the live stream off. So sorry, good dog. I forgot my glasses, dude. Oh, you did see it. Cool, bro. Awesome. Man, I was just getting around to saying, I see a lot of things who's ever paying attention out there. And one of these days, man, you're going to catch it live with me. You're going to see it. I see a lot of things that are unusual and are interesting. And one of these days, you are all, yeah, good dog says crazy. That was crazy, dude. That was, but it's not the first time, but I'm glad I got it this time. It's not the norm, but that wasn't the first time that ever happened to me. But anyways, what I'm saying is I see these things kind of all the time, like over the course of a couple years or a year, we'll say. My God, I'll see tons of stuff, man. And I always used to say, man, I wish I had a camera. Well, now I'm probably going to be live streaming and I will have the camera and I'll capture this stuff for you guys and it'll be there, man. I just gave oh, never mind. So I'm glad. I'm all excited over this thing, man. Very, very excited. I just gave, what's his name? Ohan. He'll chime in maybe today. I gave him my email address and we're chatting back and forth. I'm going to send him a couple of my private links. I think he'll enjoy that because him and I are on the same page. I'm pretty sure we think alike. And he lives close to me. I'm going to pick that dude up someday. Yes. Use more Dogs. Okay, more dogs. I think, listen, I forgot my glasses, good dog. But anyways, I'm going to sit on this log and just chat with you. Do, 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 do. Happy Memorial Day. Our veterans did this for us. All that happy, you know what. So, just now, here's something interesting that I just got on video. I'm trying to read this. I live in and you, thank you. I can barely get that. I live with Anna and I cannot read, dude. Bucket in something or not. But listen, I appreciate it. Hear the helicopter going by? I forgot my glasses. It's my bad. Never mind. So anyway, here's something else interesting I caught. Oh, you're going to give me a number? Is that what they do? They give it one at a time. Now, oh, laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. Good, good. I'm glad you're with me on that. So, where's my head at now? Trying to figure out where my head's at. Okay, yes, here's something else I just got live streaming. As I was driving to this park, it's only a 2-minute ride, and there's this road right in front of the convenience store, but the police officer was out waving traffic to come by one lane at a time. Something happened right on the other side of this wall. It's a cemetery right there, and something happened right there. Maybe I should have went back and started live streaming then, but there was a whole crowd there, and they were looking over the wall. Phyllis! Yo, yo, yo! Yo, Phyllis, yo. Man, you should have seen this baby deer. I said all that already. But, and hi. Phyllis says hi. Well, hello there, Phyllis. Phyllis. I wish I knew a song Phyllis is. I would sing it, because that's what I like to do. I like to sing songs when people come in. I could rhyme Phyllis, maybe. Never mind. So what's up? Oh, check this out. It's finally warm enough where I could have a t-shirt on. And I was telling you I would show you my tattoo for the longest time. Now try not to get offended now. Can you see that? I meant that shit. I meant that. When I got that tattoo, I really meant that. I would walk down like some street. People would look at my arm and they would shake their head. Bad attitude. But I told you, I'm going to show that off a lot, man. Got that when I was around 40 years old. Pissed off. My love life wasn't going good. My love life never goes good. Perfect. But this one was a fun one. And fun, not for me. Maybe for somebody else. It was fun for me or I wouldn't be there. Anyway. And I was pissed at my job, you know, working 40 hours. I hated overtime. Who the heck? Most people love overtime. I hated it. My boss couldn't figure it out. It's like, dude, I pay you enough money. People love overtime. Not me. I had a life. I thought I had a life anyway. When I think back on it, I really didn't have a life. But I thought I had a life. And that's what wound up. That's how I lost my job in the end, because I paid attention to my outside world more than what I should have been paying attention to. Bus get it? Yo, 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 bus get it, man. Another regular, bus get it's one of my regulars, man. I love you, dude. You should have seen this baby deer I came across today. It just got born, bus get it. It just probably popped out of mommy, and mommy just cleaned it up. And my Roni dog over there, he found it before me, and the mother deer ran away, and I couldn't understand why the mother deer ran away. But then when I think back on it, it was causing a distraction, bus get it. So Richard and Roni the dog would look the other way and stay away from its young baby. And that's what happened. I figured all that out on my own, bus get it, you know? And I think I'm right, dude. That's what that mother deer was doing. it was causing a distraction, so to take the attention away from its newborn. And that's what a good mom does, man. It sacrifices itself in order to protect its baby. You got that, ladies? Sorry, I get excited. Friggin' cop. I know what happened when I went past that little thing today. Our homeless guy probably died, and he's on the other side of the wall. We have one homeless dude that lives here. He made it through the winter though, so maybe it wasn't him. But that's what I think it was, because there was a crowd of people. Bus, get it. I forgot my glasses, dude. I cannot read what you're saying to me, something, but I know it's good. I know you're relating back. So, but anyway, let's get it. I think Charles, that's the guy's name, the homeless dude. I buy him Swisher Sweet cigars all the time, and I get him coffees, and some of the people offer him a place to live. But I think Charles might have kicked the bucket maybe, because there was a lot of people looking over there. I videotaped driving by, but I wasn't going to hop out. And no, wasn't going to do that. I'm hoping it was nothing. Bust get it. I'm hoping it was really nothing. So, but I'll be the first to say it if I'm right. The homeless dude, Charles, passed away, and I caught it on video as I was driving by. And if I'm right, I'll be the first to say it. But I hope I'm wrong. So what else is going on, man? That's really it. Just sitting here in the park, man. The weather's finally cooperating, at least here in the Northeast. Today's the first day of my t-shirt. Here, I'll show you my tattoo again. I've seen a couple people come online. There. Wait a minute, I gotta pull my sleeve up more. There. I meant that. Long time ago, I got that, and I meant that. Man, I was really pissed off at the world. And once you get a tattoo, you're stuck with it for life. I don't mean it now. I should get like folding hands looking up to God. Instead, that's what I should get now. Because I'm begging for forgiveness. I'm begging. I was such a bastard. I still am, probably. Because no matter how much good I do, it's not going to make up for the bad. And I was thinking about that today. I was the guy who used to make fireworks, because I heard a bunch of fireworks today, and my poor dog is shaking. He's ready to poop himself because of these loud fireworks going off. And it is Memorial Day. You're supposed to shoot fireworks off. And I used to build fireworks. You look at some of my old videos, they're 10, 15 years old. I did that. That was my hobby. And I used to be that jerk that was making dogs scared to death. That was me. And I was very ignorant to the other people that would complain about their dogs being afraid of it. I didn't see it that way. At the time, I had a dog that wasn't afraid of loud noises, but I still should have had more sympathy for those people with their animals. Because, man, and I regret that now. And the whole point of the story is karma. I was the jerk who set off the fireworks. That was me. Guilty, Your Honor. I had practice at that. Guilty, Your Honor. And now I'm getting paid back in my life. Bus get it. Now people are shooting fireworks off, and I'm the guy with the dog that's scared to death and is afraid to go out. Face the camera, son. He's got his back to me because he's probably pissed at me. Probably thinks I have something to do with these fireworks there. Daddy loves you. You little bastard. You little bastard. You. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I made that up. I'm gonna kill him. Now everybody says that. You little bastard. He knows. When I say that, see how he licks his lips? You little bastard. I'm gonna kill him. If I get him happy enough, he starts licking his chops. You gotta see this someday. I'll try to get him real happy over here. I'm gonna start licking his chops. Come on, son, do it. Don't make a liar out of me. I can't get him happy enough. Oh well. Whoops. There, we're back. If I get him real happy, sometimes I get him down on the ground and like rub his belly and go scratch behind his ears, and he starts licking his lips and he makes a noise like it sounds disgusting actually, but that's when he's happy. It's when a little bastard's happy. You little bastard. You little bastard. Want to sing the song with me? Roni, 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 Roni. Roni, 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 Roni. Roni, 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 Roni. Roni, 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 Roni. Guys should start learning that by now. I sing it at least once a show. One more time. One more time. Please, no, mister, please, not that. Roni, 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 Roni. Roni, 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 Roni. Roni, 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 Roni. Roni, 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 Roni. All right. Gonna give him a biscuit, that little bastard. Look, he wants more. He's getting closer to me. Should let him do the whole show. You little bastard. Yeah, little bastard. I'm gonna kill you. I hear fireworks in the background again. It's breaking our little love session up. I'm resting the phone on his back right now. Here, watch this. This will be like the dog cam. I'm resting the phone on. Up, he's sitting down. Oh well. You ruined that gig, son. You ruined it, mister. No. Baby fawn. Mommy just had it. This nut over here, psycho, Dr. Richard, caught it on video while I was live streaming. Go check it out. I uploaded a short if you don't want to watch. That's another thing. That was a short live stream. It's only like 5 or 10 minutes long. You can hear me talking to a couple of my regs, and then boom, that happened. So I don't have to torture. You don't have to be tortured for a long time. Oh, I just fouled it up again. I don't know what I did. Yeah, man. Yesterday was the fishing derby down at the pond out back. Fishing derby. I came down at the last minute and got all the leftovers. Hell yeah. They had all the hot dogs wrapped up and foiled. I didn't have to do nothing. It was like walking out of a fast food joint. Grabbed a few hot dogs, some chocolate chip cookies, baby. And that was about a couple of drinks and coolers. I grabbed a couple orange sodas. I'd like to have Pepsi, but orange. I'll take anything. Root beer. I love all soda. Who doesn't like soda? Roni. I hear fireworks again. The poor guy's scared to death. Hear him? Probably somebody, his prior owner, this is another prediction Richard has, probably was shooting guns. Roni probably watched somebody get murdered, or maybe some pit bull that some owner got tired of, and instead of like doing it the right way, just, I don't even want to say it. And this dog witnessed it, and this is why this dog is scared of loud noises for the rest of its life. It's permanently scarred. I rescued him. He only had to live that life for about a year, and I saved him. So happy story in the end. And I don't know that for a fact, but it's probably a good guess. Yeah. Lehigh River down there. Lehigh River, northeast Pennsylvania, baby. So I gave Ohan his handle when we write back and forth when I live stream with you guys. I gave him my email, and I'm going to shoot him some private stuff. Maybe, I don't know, files that are too big to send. Want to hear a riddle? I said it once already, but I'll say it again. If a bat and the ball cost $1.10, a bat and the ball cost $1.10, but the bat cost $1 more than the ball, how much does the ball cost? What's the answer? The answer is 5 cents. Don't say I'm wrong, because if the ball's 5 cents and the bat's 5 cents, that's 10 cents. And if the bat costs $1 more than the ball, then the whole thing's $1.10. I tell people the answer and they still tell me I'm wrong. What do you think? Oh, we almost started licking his lips. Come on, do it. Do it. You hear that cricket? I was watching Discovery Channel. You know how crickets make that noise? They rub their legs on this thing that looks like your comb, like a comb to comb the hair that I don't have, except for my beard. And they rake their legs across this comb thing. And that's what makes that noise. Think about it. If you scrape a comb, it makes that cricket noise. And they got this body shape that amplifies that stuff, man. And here's one for you. You can learn the temperature of what it is outside by the frequency of cricket clicks. There's some mathematical problem. I'm going to Google that. I'm going to find that out, and I'm going to bring it up again tonight. But it's a simple equation. You add a little bit, then you divide it, and that's the temperature. Bim, bam, boom. Bet you didn't know that. Cricket rubs its legs. It's like a comb. That's how they make that noise. And then the frequency of the beats. You add numbers, and then you subtract it or times it or divide it, and that's the temperature. All right, enough of that. So, yo. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. I love the smell of my dog. Man, they smell so good. I don't know what it is. There's something in there, man. It smells great. And if it gets wet, it even smells better. Some people hate the smell of wet dog. I love it. My dog's like, leave me alone. Dad, would you please just leave me alone? I'm being exploited, Father. You're exploiting me just so people will watch. Because you are an ugly mug. And I'm the handsome one here. Yes. That's I also speak dog, and that's what he's saying to me. You got that right one. Stale. That's what he just said. The dog looked over and he said, that last paragraph you just said, you got that one right. For once in your life, you're right. What do you want? Another biscuit? You bastard? Where you going? There's a biscuit. And then we'll go. I'll go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Down, 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 down. The cars. Down, 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 down. Let's go. Down, 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 down. You get singing too. And that's where my head's at. Yo, 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 keeping it real. Nobody else will make a fool of themselves every day around noon. Talk about nothing. Dr. Rich over here. I'm going to fix your head. Going to set it straight. Any questions? Oh, I don't have any glasses, so forget it. But write questions down for the next time. And Dr. Rich is going to set you straight. You're going to have a new life when you get off that couch, when you walk out of my office. You're going to thank me and say, man, free therapy. That's where my head's at. What's he getting into now? What is it, son? What is the root of the problem? See, root? Come on, man. Laugh with me here. Not at me like everybody always does. You wanted to go this way, son. Sorry I can't respond to you guys. Thank you for that last dude who subscribed. Thank you. You guys are great. And everybody else, man, I commend you. And if you don't listen to doctor's orders, I will commit you. I will 301 you. And they're going to put you in a room with a straitjacket, a rubber room. And they're going to put you in that turtle suit. Come on, son, so you can't hurt yourself. Look, he's still kicking the dirt up. We're going to go back. I'll give you a damn biscuit. You little bastard. You little bastard. Come on. Man, I got to bribe my dog. I bribe him just to go for a walk. That's a spoiled dog. They should want to go for a walk. You shouldn't have to bribe 100-pound in shit. Look, he's pointing. What are you pointing at? I know, the root. Maybe it's one of them roots that have like that magical cure in it. Them roots, you know what I'm talking about? Come on, son, let's go. Ouch. And that's where that's where my head's at. Come on, son. We must increase our bust. The bigger, the better, the tighter, the sweater. We must move forward. Come on, son. You little bastard. You. Make pretend Fifi's up there. That's what my boss used to say to me. I couldn't find like a job site. I was driving. I was a plumber. Come on, son. Let's go. Please, don't give Daddy a hard time. He's just confused. He's like, you make me stay, you make me go. We go, we stay. We stay, we go. I don't know if I'm getting him or not. I'm just holding the phone by my shoulder. There, I'll turn around. There we go. Come on, let's go. We're going to go home soon, mister. So that's what my boss would do to me. I was talking about, like, I couldn't find a place. And he sort of made a point, like I wasn't trying hard enough. Like I couldn't find a place. And he's like, Rich, just get a map. It's not that hard. Make pretend something's there, he would say. And I can't say on the live streaming here, but he said, make pretend like something illegal was there. And then you'll find it. You'll find it then. You won't call me up. Where's the next job site? If that thing was there that you like to do, you would find it. I'm trying to run 20 guys. And you're calling me up for directions? I'm surprised that dude hung on to me that long. I hope you're watching, Jer. I love you, man. You put up with me for a long time. Long time you put up with me. Come on, where do you want to go, son? Let me see. He's looking at me like, we can't go up there. You can, but I can't. Okay? This is the way the trail goes. You see it, mister? Here, I'll break out another biscuit. Look, a biscuit. Yeah. Come on. I bribe him. I'm bribing my dog to move forward. Hoppity hop. I had the greatest boss, dude. He would pamper to me. Whoops. And I'm not, this is a shame. Not to be proud of. But I sort of acquired what I wanted at my life at that time. I wanted to drive around in a plumbing truck, do the simplest plumbing possible jobs that are out there. I was a service guy. All I did was drive around with a flashlight, screwdriver, and channel locks and fix stupid plumbing problems all day. Nope, son, we're going off the road, son. We're going off the trail. There we go. Back on. Back forward. There. Move. Go. Mush. Mush. Mush, you little bastard. Come on. I only brought so many biscuits, mister. So, yeah, my boss, man. So I would just want to, I drove around with a flashlight, channel locks, and screwdriver for 8 hours fixing different jobs. You know, he made money. Not like he didn't make money, but most of the guys were like digging ditches and doing like the real dirty stuff. And I sort of earned my way to be a service person. But I would drive around, I would rate my day on how many CDs I got to listen to. I even put my own radio in the work van. And I would play all my music, Sheryl Crow and Garbage. Not like garbage you throw out, the music group Garbage. And let me see, can I go this way? I think I can. So I rated my day on how many CDs I got to listen to in between jobs. Nothing about the jobs I did or the money I made and the way I earned my income. Somebody would say, how was your day? And I say, well, I got to listen to like at least 3 CDs in between jobs. So that was a pretty good day, in my opinion. One of my favorite ones when I worked for that guy was I had everybody paid off. I would secure permits for the dude. When I was a plumber, I would secure permits as part of a job. And that was part of my gig. And that required going down to Center City and standing in line, a big line, because there's a lot of other plumbers down there that need permits, and me seeing a plans inspector and getting everything signed over. Normally that would take a half a day because they got to look at blueprints and all that stuff before they issue your permit. Well, I had everybody paid off, and it wasn't like, oh man, I'm having fun with this story and the dog's coming. It's all right. Let me get past the dog. I'll keep it going. Just when it gets close, I'll be interrupted. So I had everybody, I was greasing all their palms. Right from the parking attendant. Because you try to park in Center City. Now, that cost me money, of course. But he would reserve a spot just for me right by the front gate, right next to the building I was going to. And so right down from the parking lot person, I used to slip him cash or whatever. So every time, so that saved me a lot of time, because oftentimes you have to look for parking. Oftentimes I would have to look for parking, and that would take 20 minutes in and of itself. So I greased that dude's palm, the parking person dude's palm. Come on, son, please. She was cute, wasn't she? Dude, I'm 64 years old, and I'm sorry, dude, but that's when I see a pretty girl. Anyway, and so I had, so boom, I had the parking spot. And then the people, the plans inspectors, and there was a two-part thing. First, I had to see, there was only 2 girls in charge of the whole city of Philadelphia, and they went to jail, but that's a whole nother long story I'll say another day. And I would have to see them first, and they would draw up everything. They would prep the permits and all that. Well, I had them paid off too. So people in line waiting, they couldn't understand how I got called back behind the wall. And so they zipped me right through. So now the parking lot dude's paid off, and now the girls who prep your permits are paid off. They zip me right through there. Now I just got to get past to the plan inspectors. And of course, a couple guys didn't do it. I'll give them credit. They stuck by their thing, and they're the ones that didn't go to jail. And they didn't take tips. But I already went through the hard part. The plan inspector dude, he just looks at your blueprint, make sure everything, all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, and he signs off on it, and boom, I'm out of there. So between the parking lot and the girls who prepped the permits and the plan inspector, I was in and out of there by noon. I would get there around 9 in the morning, and I was walking the streets by 11:30. Now normally that would take all day. Plumbers hate doing that. That's why my boss paid me to do it. So I was in and out. I got the plumbing permit. And everything was on the up and up. There was nothing fishy about the plans, everything like that. But I just paid people off and rushed through it. And that's how I did it. And my boss loved me for that, man. My boss loved me because now he could send me to do 10 freaking jobs after I got the permit in short order. I told him how I did it too. I said, dude, I'm paying them off, dude. This is how I'm getting out so quick and early. And so he would give me like 5 more jobs to do that day. So I got to play more CDs. Now that's a job I liked. I really liked that job because, especially on days when I had to get the permits, because them people love seeing me, man. I love seeing them. I knew them on a first name basis, and I'd pay them the hell off so I'd get my parking spot. And the girls, we would chit chat. I would say their names, but they knew who they are if they're watching. And everybody's retired now. And then, after all that, like, I had already been semi-retired and moved on, but I heard most of them got locked up, man. They actually had to do federal time. And the only ones who didn't do the time were the ones who wouldn't take the tips. So, whatever. I mean, that's a true story. And it was that way with everything with me. Even getting material for this guy. I would go to the supply shops, and it's the same deal. Plumbers get waited on first, especially my boss, because we would buy a lot of stuff. But you still had to wait your turn. There's only so many counter people, and there's a lot of plumbers that are getting their material. So you still had to wait your turn. But I'd go in there, I'd have all them paid off too. And they would let me go back behind the counter, I'm telling you, and pick my own material. And then after I picked all my material, they would look in the box and write up a slip and then send the slip to my boss, and that's how that worked. But I even had the supply house people. I greased their palms. And I would pick out the material. I would walk behind the counter and pick out all the material myself. Save them work, you know? They would have to go back and get it. One of them guys hated his job, especially when I brought stuff back. It's like he took it personal. It's like, dude, you're getting paid. You just got to put it back on the shelf. I'm the one paying the penalty, not you. Do your job, but whatever. So I'm doing them a favor. I'm the one picking out my own material, getting it all ready. They look at it, write a slip up. Oh, check this. And if they didn't have time to write a slip up, said they were super busy that day, they trusted me to tell them what I got. I would say, yes, I got X amount of copper, so many fittings. I grabbed a roll of solder, whatever. I'm just giving you an example. And then they would write the slip up and they would bill my boss. And he had a good business, man. My boss, he really, because he would pay people off too. He would give them tips on Christmas, especially the backhoe dudes, because their job was just to run a backhoe, but they were just as good as the plumbers, these backhoe guys. And they would hop out of the machine and do the plumber's job, and we would knock an 8-hour day job out in 4 hours because the backhoe operator knew the plumber's job. And we worked in unison. Man, I'm telling you, that's one job where I honest to goodness say that, like, I loved it. Nobody loves getting up 6:30 in the morning when you have to. But once I was out there with all my boys, everybody who I paid off, and my coworkers, the backhoe dudes, and everybody loved me in the shop, man. I was the joker in there. I took care of them too. There was a line in front of me before the day would even start. I was taking care of them. So this is true, man. I'm not making any of this up. Maybe in the back of their minds, they might have been a little pissed because sometimes they got like really dirty, hard jobs, but they knew what the deal was, man. I had seniority over them. Boy, I seen 100 people come and go with that job. He always held on to like 10 or 15 guys. And toward the end, we were like a family, man. Yeah. That's my life, dude. That's where my head's at. Plumber running around, channel locks, flashlight, and screwdriver. I had all the tools. They were clean. I never used them. No, that's not true. But I had them all. I had thousands and thousands of dollars worth of tools. Everybody would borrow them. That's the only time they ever got used. And if they didn't come back clean, I'd be pissed at the dude. How are you supposed to keep a pair of soil cutters clean, dude? I was a retard. And they would freaking throw like cement bags in the back of my truck because it was my truck. And I'd get pissed. I'm like, the bag broke open. They're like, dude, it's a truck. You gotta be freaking kidding me. And they would tell the other guy, Rich is pissed because I threw a bag of cement in his truck. That was my job. Those were the best freaking times. I can't think of a better job. I'm gonna leave the car door open and sit on this rock. I can't think of a better job. I was well liked, even though the boss was like, this is a spoiled, rotten brat. I got to handle this effer with freaking kid glove because I actually need the son of a bitch. Somebody's texting me. Tough shit. So even the boss liked me. Even though I was a spoiled, rotten brat and did what I want and didn't work overtime and forget weekends. Ha! Weekends were mine. And anybody who knows me knows that I would get the whole freaking gang. We used to leave Philadelphia on a Friday night, jet up to my house, to where I live at now in the Poconos. And it was a weekend party from Friday night till Sunday night. And it was great. It was great. I'm not going to say they were the best times of my life, because right now is the best time of my life. But those times are pretty good. You know, I had a job. My parents were still alive. I had a house. If anything fell through, I could go back to mommy and daddy. Can't do that anymore. Something happens now, you're on your own, man. And all my friends are starting to realize that. If somebody's watching, by the way, I really feel bad about your mom. You know who you are if you're watching. And boy, did I love you. Oh my God. Anyway, I really feel bad about your mom. So, but that's what I was just talking about. We're at the age now where our parents go, man. Life goes on, man. They're in heaven. They're all in heaven. They're getting recycled into the universe. So you have my deepest, humble sympathy if you're watching. Anyway, that was my job. And then the gang and I, we'd all meet up at like this local bar. Mostly everybody had their own cars, come up in groups. I'd let them go before me because I like to hang out at the bar late and do what I had to do till late Friday night, and then I would meet them up there. So I'd just leave the crib open. They'd all jet up. By the time I got there, it was a full-blown party. I took all the stragglers along with me. I had a couple people that just liked hanging out with me. They would like get the front seat. And that was it, man. We'd come up to the Poconos Friday night, man. You were so happy. It was like the greatest feeling. I remember being so excited about that whole thing that I couldn't even eat Friday night. I was so happy and so excited that my friends and I were going to have such a great time. I knew it was coming. I knew what was going to happen. And I was so excited I couldn't even eat. I forced it down, believe me. I didn't force it down. I ate. But that's how excited I was, man. And we all pile in different cars. I grabbed the stragglers, head up to my place, and we took it from there, man. Every weekend was a different story. There was one weekend where everybody wore scrubs. You know, like them uniforms that nurses wear. They call them scrubs. There was one weekend where one of my friends, a very important friend of mine, brought up a whole bunch of scrubs, all different sizes, and we all put them on, and we ran around my house for the weekend playing doctor in scrubs. People would like walk by and look at us, and we're all sitting by a bonfire drinking beer, smoking cigarettes in scrubs. What do you think they thought? Finally, I'm starting to get a reputation where I live now, where like everybody died and moved out anyway, so everybody's calm now where I live, and I'm not that radical person anymore. It brings up the Philadelphia a-holes. I actually had a cop say that to me once. I'm sick and tired of you Philadelphia a-holes coming around here while everybody's got to lead a regular life. And as soon as he closed the door, my friend would go, I'm tired of you coming around here and fucking a-holes. And, you know, oh my God. One dude sleeping in the corner, we put a bottle of ketchup in his hand. He was holding the beer, but he fell asleep. And we put like a bottle of Heinz ketchup in his hand. Cop came in and saw that, as a matter of fact. Looked over, there's a dude sleeping in the corner holding a bottle of ketchup like it was a beer. Philadelphia a-holes. Oh well. Listen, I'm calm now. This is why all this stuff's happening to me, because of all the chaos I caused. But I'm paying for it. I am. I'm being and trying to be a nice guy now. And I'm trying to bring peace into everybody's life. This is where it gets boring. Listen, I had fun today. Check out my video, man, of that baby deer that I came across today while I was live streaming. I made a short of it. You don't have to watch the whole stream. I made a short of it. The little baby deer just got born. And it's awesome. So listen, I'm gonna rock and roll, I think. I have to read this. I can't read on my glasses. But wait a minute, I'm near my car. I might have my glasses. Mom put had to be something per fear. Get something. Dude, I don't have my glasses. Listen, I was gonna hang up anyway. I hope I didn't have my microphone off the whole time again. Doesn't look like it. I did a live stream for 2 hours, getting all excited. My microphone was off. So anyway, listen, man, I love you guys. There's the dog. You all are so freaking important to me. I love you guys, man. Gonna try to keep doing the live streams every day around noon. We'll see where it goes. Some days I could talk about things, some days I can't. I'm learning to get more and more comfortable as I go here. I'm trying. So listen, man, again, I appreciate y'all. Please come back. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Check out that deer video. It's not once in a lifetime, but it's pretty rare where I found that little baby fawn. I actually sang at the end of the video. I was singing Bambi. So there you go. There's a bonus for you. All right, I'm hanging up, you all. I love you. My dog says goodbye, too.